Hello again, everybody, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Lord Alvon, and today we are doing my first Legacy Cube draft for the channel. And you'll probably notice if you've been watching my videos for a bit that I got a little bit of a new setup. So I finally have a desk to record on, and I finally have a new mic. And I'm really excited to get better quality of sound, better quality of pretty much everything. And hope you guys enjoy. All right, so this first pack has got some real fun stuff. So things that immediately jump out to me here are the Ashiok Nightmare Reaver. It's a very powerful planeswalker. And I also like Compulsive Research a lot. Those are probably the two most powerful cards in the pack, like objectively. Let's see. The rest of them are kind of like good role fillers in specific archetypes, but I think stuff like Compulsive Research and Ashiok are just very good in like any kind of blue deck you want to draft, and I think I'm leaning towards Compulsive Research. It's just one of those cards that just makes your games just so much more smooth, and it's just a great way to spend 3 mana, honestly. So yeah, I think I'm going to follow that up with a Mana Leak. Mana Leak is pretty excellent. None of the other cards in this pack are all that good. I do like Kiora, and I do like Mesmerizing Benthid. Those are pretty decent. Also, Eternal Witness is quite good. And if I table the Makeshift Mannequin, I might think about drafting some sort of Reanimator deck, potentially. We already do have a way to get a card in the graveyard via Compulsive Research. That's pretty good. But counterspells are good. Cheap counterspells are excellent. And that's great. Gzot, you know what? Yes, I am a nerd. I don't know how long ago you posted that, but I just saw it now. Anyway, yeah, we're gonna take Mana Leak. Mana Leak's great. And most of the cards in this pack are like mediocre at best. So starting off our Legacy Cube draft with 2 commons. Nice. And I see no reason to stop this this whole blue card train, because we have a Cryptic Command here, which is really good. Although there is a Reanimate, which is excellent in Reanimator, obviously. Gives the name to the deck. And I also really like Walking Ballista. I think Cryptic Command is just so good. And if I can like hard cut blue, I'll be pretty rewarded in pack 2 with some good blue cards, I think. So, yeah. And Cryptic Command coming around 3rd pick is a pretty solid signal that blue is pretty open here. So we're going to take that and be pretty happy with it. And what we table out of that pack will kind of determine a lot of what we can do. Like if the Reanimate tables, I like will almost 100% take it, because Reanimate is quite excellent. Okay, this is interesting. So here we have an Arcane Artisan, Into the Royal, and Repeal as our blue cards. Some interesting ones here. I also like Watery Grave is quite good. If we end up wanting to draft some sort of blue-black deck, Watery Grave is going to be a linchpin in our mana base. There's also an Ajani Vengeant. I like Ajani Vengeant quite a bit, but we're pretty far from red and white. Although it is only pick 4, so we're not going to be like married to our picks just yet. Although like I'm very strongly leaning towards playing blue. Arcane Artisan is not a card that I've tried out before, and if we do end up in some sort of Reanimator shell, this could be a good alternate way to get big creatures into play. And I haven't played with this before, so I think I'll try it. It seems like a really powerful effect. And yeah, we'll try it out. I think Into the Royal and Repeal are 2 cards that are pretty reasonably likely to be able to table as well. So not at all upset by that. Oh, wow. Okay. So there's some pretty powerful stuff here. I think I'm leaning towards Thoughtseize. I think Thoughtseize is very good. I would love to draft some sort of blue-black deck, and Thoughtseize, not only does it strip your opponent's best card away, but in a pinch it can also enable your Reanimator stuff by targeting yourself. So that's really good. I also like Stoneforge Mystic a lot, and a Whirler Rogue would not be bad by any means, but Thoughtseize is very powerful. And the cheap interactive cards like Thoughtseize are just pretty irreplaceable. Oh, okay. So here we could take the Ulamog. We already have the enabler with Arcane Artisan to make Ulamog pretty good. But we also have a Baral Chief of Compliance, and I already have 2 counter spells that it can make cheaper, and then also it makes compulsive research cheaper as well, and allows us to loot. So if we end up in some sort of reanimator deck, which at this point I'm hoping to be, this could be a pretty good way to do that. Ulamog isn't the best Eldrazi. There's a lot more, and I think Baral is a pretty unique effect that I really want to try out. So we're going to take Baral. That's pretty okay. Okay. So this pack is not too much that I really like. Negate is always a solid playable, and we do have Baral already, which makes Negate quite good. There's a Gideon Jura here as well, and I have been really impressed with Gideon Jura in Cube in general. He just really makes your opponent's attacks just super awkward. There's also a Bolus, and that seems like a lot more sweet to me than anything else in this pack, so we're going to take him. I might end up playing Bolus, but maybe. Who knows? Let's see. So this pack is pretty lackluster, like a lot of our good blue. Oh, there's no good blue cards in this pack at all. I think I'll just take the Relic of Progenitus. It's a decent cycler, and I don't want anybody else playing it against me if I end up in Reanimator, so we'll take that. And, okay, so here we can take the Bloodghast, or we can take the Read the Bones. Also a Banishing Light here, which is interesting. The Gideon did come late. If I'd taken Gideon, I probably would have gone for the Banishing Light here. We could have gone like some sort of blue-white control. But at this point, I think it's probably better to take something like Read the Bones or Bloodghast here. I think I'm leaning towards Read the Bones. It's a pretty good draw spell. Digs you pretty far into your deck. And yeah, we'll take Read the Bones. Oh, Makeshift Mannequin. Awesome. Okay. As good as Mesmerizing Bent that is, I think picking up a Reanimator spell after we already have multiple ways to discard via Compulsive Research, via Baral with the counter spells. I think Makeshift Mannequin is going to be excellent. And here we can take the Glacial Fortress or the Moloku probably. Moloku is a decent card. I don't think it's really like what this deck is going to be trying to do. I might end up in, probably not going to end up in white at this point, but Moloku's playable. I don't think I'll play Moloku, but it definitely could. All right, Repeal I think is generally better in Powered Cube because it can bounce Moxes. I think Into the Royal might be better in this format. I'll take Into the Royal. I think Into the Royal is better in Legacy Cube, but I think Repeal is probably better in Vintage Cube. And here I'll take the All is Dust. I don't see myself splashing Vraska. I don't like Hypnotic Spectre all that much. And Graveyard Marshal, interesting. Okay. And so we got like a black aggro deck here in the sideboard. The beginnings of it anyway. Okay, this looks like a pretty solid start already. We're going to sort by converted mana cost here. Awesome. All right. Yeah, this is good. This is really good. I like where this is. Okay, so pack number 2, we have ourselves some pretty sweet ones. And the ones that stand out to me here are Misty Rainforest, which I think would have been really good if I'd picked up the Watery Grave. But Treachery is insane. It's one of the best cards to play in Cube in general, and in this format it's going to be even better than in Vintage Cube because the games are probably going to go a little longer, and so be a little more determined based on value rather than like crazy combos. So Treachery is great. I'll probably be able to table something like Silumgar or Shieldred Whispering One. Either of these would be great Reanimator targets because they're actually like reasonably castable at 6 or 7 mana respectively. So I wouldn't mind either of these, or even Murderous Cut or Careful Considerations. Like any of like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These 5 cards would be great on the wheel, including Immortal Sun. I even wouldn't mind that too. But Treachery is great, and we're definitely be playing that. And wow, okay, so a couple of very powerful cards here in Coalition Relic and Upheaval, and also Animate Dead. Oh wow, okay. So Reanimate did not table out of the first pack. So knowing that, I think... So like normally here, I would probably be looking towards taking like the Coalition Relic. I think Coalition Relic is excellent. Um, Upheaval, I think, is not nearly as good in this cube as it would be in the Vintage cube because you don't have a lot of Moxes to replay and make it like a lot of the really busted mana artifacts just aren't in this cube, so this is not nearly as good. I think if Reanimate had tabled, I would probably be a little more willing to see if this would go around the table. But as it is, I think we probably will need this to make our deck function. So I'm going to take it over the Coalition Relic, although I really would love this card. Because Animate Dead is about as good as you can get in terms of reanimate targets, reanimator enablers here. And wow, okay, so this is pretty good. We've got ourselves a Collective Brutality, Slaughter Pact, Torrential Gearhulk, Kalitas. All those are solid. I think I like, of those, I like Collective Brutality. It is a thing that can clear the way for our reanimate combos. You can even dump creatures in the bin that you want to put there, and it also kills utility creatures in a pinch. So yeah, Collective Brutality is great. Does everything we want it to do, and I'm totally happy with like any of these, or even Cyclonic Rift on the wheel. Any of these four would be fine, but yeah, Brutality is great. And here we're taking, oh wow, Dark Confidant, Drowned Catacomb, and Preordain. Wow, that's amazing. Okay. I think I'm taking Preordain. Preordain is another one of those just really innocuous little cards that that just makes your deck function so much better. And although Bob and Drowned Catacomb are really good, I think Preordain is just exactly what we need. After this, I think we'll have like about as many of like the cheap cards as we need. So we'll be after this we'll be prioritizing like the Reanimator in like actual payoffs a little bit higher after this, I think. Although that being said, Jace Vryn's Prodigy is so good. We already have like a million good cards to flashback with it. Like the Compulsive or the Brutality or Preordain, Thoughtseize, Into the Royal even. Yeah, Jace is great. I think it's definitely better than Liliana Death's Majesty. So yeah, we'll take Jace Vryn's Prodigy. JVP is great. I think I'd like Ancestral Vision more than like Spawn of Mayhem. Niv Mizzet could be a pretty good reanimator target, actually. I can see that being a thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we'll table like 2 cards from this pack, probably like the Den Protector and one other one, maybe like the Obstinate Baloth. I don't think Niv is good enough that I would like take him over like a reasonable card like Ancestral Vision. Something that I'm noticing here is that the mana fixing definitely seems to be a lot worse in this cube than in Vintage cube. I don't know. But I think I like Vision. Badlands could have been a consideration as well, but I think I like Vision better. Delver of Secrets is, I think, a trap card in cube. It's just, you can't really get the consistency you need to flip it to make it good, so definitely not taking that. But I think Demon Lord Belzenlock is a decent reanimator target that also is pretty castable as a finisher, so I think I like that. I'm not playing like Aethersphere Harvester or Sky Sovereign Console Flagship. And the rest of these cards are like white, so, or red, or a land. Yeah, I can't, yeah, we're gonna play, yeah, Belzenlock is fine. And here we can just take Shriekmaw or Jace. I think, it's interesting. I think I'd usually take Jace, but we have a lot of card draw already, like Preordain, JVP, Ancestral Vision, Into the Royal, Read the Bones, Compulsive Research. I think Shriekmaw just is really good. It's super flexible. It can be like a 2 mana like terror effect or a 5 mana value creature, and then if we like sacrifice it to the terror effect, just like evoking it on turn 2, then we can even like use our that allows us to even like use our reanimator cards as removal, which is kind of sweet. Okay, so here I'm gonna take Silumgar. I think you can yoink a Planeswalker with him, and I think that's really good. Careful Consideration is fine, but yeah, we're going to take Silumgar. Silumgars are super sweet. Okay. Murmuring Mystic actually might not be all that bad, but I think we're going to take Ona's Prowler. This is another way to get creatures in the yard. Mystic is so sweet. in Guilds of Ravnica Draft. I've won tons and tons of games with this guy, but yeah, we'll take Una's Prowler here, and I think we'll take Slaughter Pact. I think it's a decent removal spell. We don't really have that much in the way of removal right now. We've got like the Shriek Maw and Brutality for small creatures, but yeah, Slaughter Pact is good. Wow, we get the Drawn Catacomb anyway. That's great. I love Dark Confidant, but I don't think this is the deck for it. This is a little bit too controlling and too late game heavy, so I think that's going to be excellent. We're going to just put that on the board for now. And here we'll take Nahiri. Nahiri's really sweet. Not really the deck for her. All right. Yeah, wow. Yeah, Pack 2 is really good for us. It's got like a ton of good enablers. We got some good finishers in Silumgar and Balzenlock. We even got a Mana Fixer in this Drowned Catacomb. Like, we're in business. Okay. All right. So, Pack 3, we have a few choices here. And I think it's between... So the ones that I'm considering here are Duress, Chart of Course, Flooded Strand, and Control Magic. I think I'd be a little bit more interested in Flooded Strand if I'd picked up the Watery Grave in Pack 1. So maybe not that as much. We have a decent amount of ways to discard cards. I think I really like Duress, though. Duress is quite good. Duress is so good. I'd love to have all three of these cards, and even the Flooded Strand, too. I'm actually not sure which is correct. I think I'll take Duress. I really like having some amount of disruption in my Reanimator decks. It really helps to make sure your cards don't just get answered by, like, one removal spell. And here I'll take Search for His Kanto. We have a ton of non-creature spells in this deck, and also it enables Reanimator stuff, and just a good win condition in and of itself. So, yeah, that's great. Taking that over, like Brainstorm, which I have no shuffle effects to make good. Necrotal, I already have Shriekmaw that kind of fills that effect. Mindstone will be fine, but I mean, we already have a lot of good stuff on 2 mana at this point. Hydroid Krasis. Wow. Making it to the big leagues, huh? That's sweet. So Merfolk Looter is great and all, but have you guys seen Mystic Confluence? This card is insane. So you either counter, draw, or return a creature to its owner's hand. You get to pick that 3 times. So yeah, this card is usually like counter, draw, or like like bounce 3 things or bounce 2 things, draw a card. Yeah, this card's nuts. It's truly, truly gross, and I'll definitely be taking that. I wouldn't mind Merfolk Looter, Ultimate Price, even Gonti would be fine, but yeah, Confluence is amazing. This card is a super high pick in Vintage Cube, so you know it's going to be good in this format. All right. New mic. I know, isn't it nice? The sound quality is like way, way better. I love it. All right, so here we got the choice between Cloudskate, Mistcalc, and Deep Analysis, and all 3 of those are really good. Let's see. Mistcalc's just... Oh, man. Mistcalc is a great counterspell. Deep Analysis is just sweet, sweet value. Let's just sort. Let's okay, hold on. How many counterspells do I have? We have Confluence, Mana Leak. Is that it? Confluence, Mana Leak, Cryptic Command. I'll take Mistcalc. I think Deep Analysis are one of either Deep Analysis or Cloudscape, I think, is likely to come back. Sort by converted mana cost again. Thief of Sanity is sweet. I don't think it's like exactly what I want here. Remand's kind of nice. Venser is really good. A lot of awesome ones here. There's even a Kozilek if I want to like go deep on the Arcane Artisan. At this point, I don't think I will. I think I'll probably end up cutting this at this point. Venser or Remand? So we got Mana Leak, Miscalc, Cryptic Command, and yeah, I'll play Venser. I really like Venser. I think Venser's awesome. It's also one of those guys I can reanimate in a pinch if I need to. All right, converted mana cost. I think here, so This is interesting. So we have Augur of Bolas, which is actually pretty decent in my deck. Sort by like card type. I guess I can't do that. Sort by color. It's like a lot of my cards are instants and sorceries, so this will probably hit a good percentage of the time. I just don't think that really is necessary. But what's could be really good is Ophiomancer. This is a pretty good card to side in against aggressive decks. You just make a bunch of Death Touch snakes and just kill off their guys one by one. That seems like a good thing to have access to. Oh, jeez. Oh, this pack is so good. Muldrifter, Grave Titan, Hostage Taker. All three of those are so good. Oh, man. I think it's got to be Grave Titan because this is just like a super, super good upgrade on either of my reanimator targets. Probably the Bells and Luck, but oh man, Muldrifter and Hostage Taker are so good. I just think I already have enough card draw. I don't need Muldrifter. This pains me. I never pass Muldrifter, but I think I have to in this case. And here we'll take the Sundering Titan because this is a really good reanimator's target. Yeah, it's just really insane. Kills a bunch of lands, and wow, okay. So Flood, Strand, and Chart of Course came back. At this point, the Strand isn't really all that good. I don't have any lands to fetch with it. I don't have any like Delve to make the shuffling good or like Brainstorm or anything. So I think let's take Chart of Course. That's like a pretty good like draw 2 discard one is actually quite good in this deck. And Brainstorm is not good in this deck. Daze could be fine potentially. This could be a good card to have access to potentially. I can see that. I think Necrotal might be better. Yeah, let's just have this, and then we can like really, really screw over the aggro decks in the sideboard. Lyra, it's like ultimate price. I don't think I'll play it main board, but it's good. Wow, Deep Analysis came back. Sweet. Okay, yeah, that's amazing. And Liliana, Heretical Healer. I don't think I have enough ways to trigger that ability, but she's a cool card. All right, yeah, this deck's looking sweet. I'm gonna have to make quite a few cuts here. Just gonna figure out what is gonna be not as good. Wow, Augur of Bolas came back. I just want Remove Soul, but I like you, Augur of Bolas, but I think Remove Soul might just be what I need for the board. Wow, Temporal Mastery. Okay, that card doesn't seem all that good. Okay, yeah, wow, this deck has got an embarrassment of riches here. So we were definitely in the right colors for sure. Sort by converted mana cost. So sort by color here. Let's take a look. Let's do that again. Put that in the board for now. So cards I consider playing main deck would be that are in my sideboards, probably just like ultimate price. I think the rest of them don't seem all that good. Can pretty easily cut into the Royal. It's like a filler card. I don't think Arcane Artisan got enough that I can really make it work, unfortunately. Bells and Luck. I think I have enough that I don't need Bells and Luck at this point. That's a 1. That's like a 3. This is really good, though. Like, I have just so many good cards. I think the issue at this point is going to be actually getting, like, a Reanimator spell. Like, I think definitely taking the Animate Dead as high as we did was correct, because we only got that and the Makeshift Mannequin. These are like the only 2 wings we actually have to bring creatures back. Although, I mean, the way the deck ended up, we can just honestly just play blue-black control like a lot of the time and just kind of get there. All right, how many ways do I have that are reasonable to get cards in the graveyard let's see, we got Brutality. So this is me trying to figure out whether I need to run Una's Prowler. So like this is a pretty like mediocre card. So we have Animate Dead to reanimate. Yeah, okay. So we have Chart of Course gets one there, and we have Baral gets some there. We have JVP gets in there. We have his context like so it's kind of gets in there, but that's kind of like a sort of. These are definitely. Research gets them there. So we have like 3 like definitely gets a thing in the graveyard, and then like 2, 3 that you don't want to use. That's probably fine. Like, we don't really have all that much in the way of reanimator stuff, so I think I probably can cut this Prowler pretty easily. All right, let's sort by converted mana cost again, and combine groups, and then separate the groups. Okay, so what do we have? I think I like all the creatures. I think the creatures are all really good. So now the question for me here is, which like one or two, probably two non-creatures are just not as good? And I think the answer is probably Read the Bones. I don't think it's as good as Compulsive, Deep Analysis, Chart a Course, Preordained, Confluence. I think Read the Bones is probably the worst of those. So like one more cut. Maybe Sundering Titan isn't as good in this format as it is in Vintage Cube. It probably isn't. But it's just so sweet. I just want to play it. Am I still running? I'm still running Slaughter Pact and Ancestral Vision too. Okay. So we have Vision, Chart a Course, Preordain, Deep Analysis, Compulsive. That's a lot of draw. This is really good. I want to cut one more. Currently for removal, we have Slaughter Pact and Brutality, and I guess Treachery and Shriekmaw. So we can kill a lot of things. Maybe I just want to cut like Vision because it's really slow. I think it's still pretty good though. Is it better than Deep Analysis? Probably. Maybe not. I don't know. So I don't want to cut any of the other cards at this point. Maybe I just do that. I think I want to keep at least like both of those. Yeah, it's definitely weird. I think Ancestral Vision could be really good because like it allows me to kind of grind people out with my removal and my counters. Just kind of like draw a million cards and then yeah, that seems fine. I really don't want to cut anything else. Maybe Deep Analysis? No, I'll just cut Vision. I think Deep Analysis is better than Ancestral Vision in this deck. Like, we have a lot of ways to loot with Jace and Baral and Chart a Course, and dumping this in the graveyard is just straight value. So, yeah, we'll make it work. All right, so we're gonna combine groups, figure out the mana base, sort by color, and so this is mostly blue, but we got a decent amount of blacks. I think we'll play 10 and 7, so 9, 7, and 1. So we'll end up with this 10 and 8. Do I want more blue sources? Probably do, because I'm playing Cryptic Command. So let's play like maybe 10 and then 6 and then 1. That's probably correct. Yeah, 10, 6, and 1. That's what it recommends. Perfect. Okay, so converted mana cost. Can you... All right, I guess that's fine. All right. Save the deck. Yeah, this deck looks sweet. Well, let's take her out for a spin. All right, I would like to go first because I have card draw and counter spells in my deck. This hand is bad. We're going to mulligan. Hopefully into a land that has an island. This hand is pretty good. I have a discard spell into a mana leak. That's pretty good. And we have Deep Analysis to refuel. Seems good to me. Yeah, I like this a lot. We're going to keep this hand, and we're going to scry, search for Esconte at the top, because that card is going to make my draws really nice. All right, so let's start off with a Duress and see what my opponent's got going on. So Shiv and Fire, terrible. Expansion Explosion, terror. Actually, it's not bad. Forbid is the card I'm scared of here. They can't really use it. They do have 2 fetch lands. They could have some amount of... Yeah, these could get blue duels. I'm going to take the Forbid. So we'll just play around Lava Coil, Shiv and Fire, Expansion Explosion. Yeah, totally fine. Forbid is the card I'm really scared of there. All right, looks like they've got their Arid Mesa. They don't want me to know what they're getting yet. That's totally fine. Start off with this search for Esconte. Yep. And they're getting Hallowed Fountain probably tapped. There we go. Totally fine. So they still have... Oh, Brainstorm. Wow. It's kind of sad that they'd used that Brainstorm at this point. I guess they have a fetch land, so that makes it a lot better. Wow. So I have no idea what's in their hand. They could have Expansion Explosion. They could just not. Well, all right. Well, that makes things a little more difficult. All right, let's take a look what we got. Is it a Shriekmaw? Put that in my graveyard. Yeah, I don't need that right now. Let's draw for the turn. Oh, perfect. Island is good. Now, if they crack their fetch here, then we know they shuffled away a couple cards with Brainstorm. So now the question is, what did they want to keep? They probably shuffled away Shivan Fire Lava Coil, and that's what I would have done. I can definitely see them doing that. Let's see what we got on top. Baral. Baral isn't bad. Baral does just die, though, so I'm a little bit less enthused about Baral at this point. I'll put Baral in the graveyard. Preordain. Sweet. Okay. I'll play Preordain. Trying to find some... Ooh. Okay. I like both of these cards. We're going to put Animate Dead on top and then Swamp on top. And we're going to draw Swamp and play it. And now we can Mana Leak something and then like untap and cast Deep Analysis or something. That's pretty good. So Animate Dead can hit either graveyard, which is kind of sweet. My opponent is playing a Ponder here. So the question is, do I Mana Leak the Ponder? And I might actually want to do that because they currently don't have anything going on. But, I mean, honestly, I don't think so. They could play like a Planeswalker or something. Or just some really scary thing. Some really scary threat. I don't really want to deal with that at this point. So, all right. Looks like they... All right. This is fine. So we're not going to put this in the graveyard because we want to have that. It's a pretty good one. And we'll just cast Deep Analysis. I think targeting myself. And draw a couple cards. Sweet. All right. So now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So we got 5 cards in graveyard. And we could technically get up to 7 if my opponent plays something that I want to Slaughter Pact immediately. And then we like dump something in the graveyard with Search for Azcanta. So let's see what they go for. Repeal, fine. Totally fine. During their turn, yeah, not a problem at all. So they're at 7 cards and they didn't have a land. Wow, their hand must be straight gas. That's crazy. I'm going to Deep Analysis flashback targeting myself. I'm trying to hit another land for the turn. Perfect. Okay. And we're going to play Search. I could play Jace. I'd rather hold up Miscalc and Mana Leak here because I know my opponent has a bunch of burn spells, and Jace just kind of dies. Just kind of dies to a lot of those things. So, Thing in the Ice. I mean, that kind of dies to a lot of my stuff, so I'm not really worried about that. I can gain control of it. I can, yeah, it's not even bad at all. Miscalc, I think, is worth keeping here, not rather than cycling it. Dragonlord Silumgar, nice. I think we'll keep that. It's a pretty decent card. Yeah, we'll leave that in hand. And I think now I am going to play the Jace. And I have some stuff to counter if they try to kill it. I think I'll spend like 1 counter spell on keeping it alive. It's pretty good if he stays alive. I mean, he can transform like almost immediately. And they very well might have shuffled away all their burn spells. And yeah, we're almost definitely going to miscalc this. Yeah. Just keep him alive. Yeah, we have plenty of ways to deal with this Thing in the Ice. I'm not really that worried about it. We can steal it if they flip it. We can Slaughter Pact it. A lot of things that can help us out here. So they're still on 6 cards, which kind of makes me a little bit wary about like just dropping Silumgar into play. But I mean, we'll see how things end up. We're gonna just like tap out for a Planeswalker here. Electrolyze targeting Jace. Why'd they tap 4 for that? Oh, they had a tap land. Yeah, we're gonna counter that for sure. Boop. I'm just gonna always yield to this Thing in the Ice here. Now I get to flip the Jace. Great. So good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Probably just bin the search thing, whatever it is, to flip it into Azcanta here. Unless it's like really, really good. Nope. We're going to put that in the graveyard. I would like to transform. Yeah, baby. Sundering Titan. Oh, wow. Yeah, we're going to slaughter our opponent here. You guys ready for this? You guys ready? I don't think you're ready for this. All right, hold on a sec. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to activate Jace, Verdant's Prodigy, draw a card, discard a card. Discard Sundering Titan. Flip this guy. Then we're going to use Jace to flashback probably Duress, right? Yeah, let's flashback Duress. I want to see if my opponent has anything first. We're going to really get him here. This is so brutal. Duress targeting you. Splinter Twin, Sphinx's Rev, Lava Coil into the Royal, and Expansion Explosion. So we're going to blow up like a lot of their lands here. So I think into the Royal might be the one to pick. I don't want them like bouncing Sundering Titan or whatever. So yeah, we'll kill, take into the Royal, and then we'll just leave them on like nothing. Yeah, we're going to go 1, 2, animate dead, target Sundering Titan. And we can always just slaughter pack this guy if we want. Yeah, this is going to be so incredibly brutal. Boom, boom, boom. So yeah, they got Expansion Explosion, Lava Coil, Splinter Twin, Sphinx's Rev, and Mountain, I guess. Yep. So we're going to blow up Hallowed Fountain, Island, Mountain, and one of my swamps. Boom! That is so good. And they can't really cast enough spells to make this Thing in the Ice flip, so not really a lot of point in just slaughter packing it right now. Although if they do play like some 1-mana draw spell, I think I might just slaughter pact it in response, so they won't be able to flip it because I don't want this guy getting bounced. Well then, this is sweet. Legacy Cube. All right, cool. So my opponent just concedes. So since I saw this Splinter Twin, I can pretty safely assume that my opponent is playing like some sort of like regular twin deck that's trying to infinite combo me out. So I think Slaughter Pact is going to be really good in this matchup for just the simple reason that I can like kill their stuff when I'm all tapped out. I think that's going to be a really like sneaky thing. They didn't even like see this card. So that's really nice. See if there's anything in my sideboard that I really like in this matchup. I don't think there is. I think my deck's pretty well suited to win in this kind of a matchup. Baral, Baral's a little weak to their burn spells. I'm honestly surprised he managed to get Jace like to stick. But yeah, double counterspell really get you there. Yeah, I think we're pretty situated pretty well. Maybe I went into the Royal as like a bounce. It's not terrible. No, I think my deck's really good. I think it's set up in the way I want it to be. So we'll just submit. I think we'll keep. It's got Jace, is probably gonna die. Can animate dead him maybe. I don't know. Yeah, we'll pass turn to me. Sundering Titan. Okay. Well, if I get to untap with Jace, I get to like dump the Titan in my bin, which is kind of nice, and then animate dead it and kill my opponent's lands. So, I mean, if that works out, I mean, that's really good. I don't expect Jace to survive against this guy, but, you know, I mean, if he does, we kind of get there. All right. And pass. So, don't die to a burn spell. To attack, definitely not blocking. Definitely not. All right, opponent, what you got? Ponder. That's pretty good. Ponder's a good one. If you can't find Shivan Fire, I think Jace might be okay. He might be okay. And I think I do just drop Sundering Titan into play here. Just blow up two of my opponent's 3 lands. And one of mine, I guess, but that's totally fine. Who needs lands, right? Just activate this right now, because I get the chance to. Ditch that. Wonderful. Okay. So now let's just play this just in case my opponent has Daze. Don't want to get riggedy wrecked. Turn 3 Sundering Titan. Oh, that's so gross. It's so gross. Okay, we're gonna choose this one as our island, this one as our mountain, and that one as our swamp. Woo. Okay. I hope you didn't need those lands, opponent. Hope you didn't need those lands because rip them. Okay. I can keep Jace open right now. I can start smashing with Titan. Seems pretty fine. Get in there. Crunch. Take 6. Jump block seems about right. Play island. I think I'm going to compulsive myself here first before playing the Jace. Or using the Jace. We'll discard a land. Discard this island. I don't think I need any more islands after this. And yeah, this is fine. I'm going to abstain from playing this swamp just in case my opponent has a bounce spell or some other removal for the Sundering Titan. I like to keep my swamp around. See, yeah, Thing in the Ice. Okay, sweet. That card does basically nothing on this board. You want to attack for 2? Okay, interesting. I think I will activate Jace here. See what we get. Probably discarding the Silumgar. I don't see myself casting him this game. I think the game will be over before I have a chance to do so. John Catacomb. Sweet. That's not a swamp, but it produces black. Woohoo! Nice. Yeah, so let's just kind of get in there with this Titan. Take 6. They're blocking with Thing in the Ice? Wow. Okay. Sure, man. That's great. And we'll just hold up the Jace. Instant speed transform. One of the cool things you can do with this Jace is if they try to like kill it, you can flip it in response. We're gonna miscalc this, I think. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Miscalc. Boop. You get like a free chump block with this. He just concedes. Yeah, you probably aren't gonna beat. Not gonna beat a turn 3 Sundering Titan in Legacy Cube. That's a pretty high upside. I killed 3 of my opponent's lands after his turn 4. No, it was 2 of his and 1 of mine. Yeah, it was 2 of his and 1 of mine. That was crazy. His Hallowed Fountain and Mountain and my island. No, my swamp. That was it. Wow, what a crazy steamroll of a match 1. All right, hope I get some more competition for round 2 here. All right, so we have a decent 7-card hand here. We're gonna need a black source for the Shriekmaw, but I don't think we're ever mulliganing this hand. We have 2 plays here on our turn 2, and if we draw a black source, we get to duress our opponent and Shriekmaw their stuff. So yeah, this is great. This hand is awesome. And because they're playing black, I think we'll start off with the Search for Azcanta because I want to make sure that I don't just get whatever I play killed here. And Search for Azcanta as an enchantment is a lot less likely to die against a black deck than Baral as a creature here. So Arena's totally fine. I mean, it's a good card advantage. It's gonna win my opponent. It's gonna do pretty well for my opponent. I don't think I need another island. We're gonna put that in the yard here for sure. But draw another one anyway. That's fine. All right. So Baral, island, and pass, and then we get to hold up Cryptic Command next turn, which is kind of sweet. Looks like our opponent might be playing blue-black as well. Maybe they're a little... black-green. Okay. All right. That's fine. Garruk, Relentless. Ooh, that's bad. If he just fights the Baral, that's pretty good value for him. Yeah, okay. That's pretty good. Well played. Yeah, Garruk's going to be quite good against me. I don't have a lot of ways to deal with Planeswalkers in this deck. Preordain, I think it's fine. We're going to keep that. Although I think I'll just play Island, hold up Cryptic Command this turn. I think I'd rather do that. I'm going to yield to this. Yeah, this Garruk's going to be annoying. Just straight up killed my Baral and stays around for seconds. Yeah, it's going to be bad. Oh well, it's fine. Sylvan Caryatid, sure, it's fine. Can make a wolf, yep. My opponent's playing around counterspells here, I see. That's fine. We're going to probably bounce Garruk and then make like a bounce Garruk, draw a card, I think. Yeah, let's do that. I want to counter on the way back down, I think. Let's see. So, search, what do we have? Do we have a Sundering Titan? Let's put that in the yard. Booyah. All right. Let's try to find ourselves a black source. Black source. There we go. Let's discard a land. This land. Oh, man. Yeah. And then we'll play Swamp. And we're going to animate Dead Sundering Titan. Just blow up some of my opponent's lands here. Seems pretty nice. Yeah, that'll do. So we're going to choose Swamp, Forest, Island. Yep. Boom. Casting this always just feels so dirty. I don't think it's the right art for the Death Touch Wolf. It seems like a regular wolf to me. Oh well. There we go. Garruk's back online here. But we do have Collective Brutality to take down the Death Touch Wolf, so I don't really think that's going to be much of a problem. And if we can get another black source here. Silumgar, that's going in the yard for sure. That flips his Kanta. Chart a Course. Nice. Okay, so first, let's see. Let's play Preordain first. I think I want to try to find a second black source, because if I do, then I kind of get to kill the Garruk here too. So we're going to do that. Second black, Deep Analysis, Mana Leak. Mana Leak's good. Put top. I think I want Mana Leak in my hand. So we're going to Brutality, probably pitching Duress, maybe? I guess Duress is better than Brutality in this case, but Brutality hits Wolf, and yeah, so we're going to hit, let's see. 1, 2, Brutality. So we'll choose 2 modes. We're going to deal -2 and reveal. So we're going to hit them, and we're going to hit their Wolf. We're going to discard Duress, I think. Get to take the Green Sun Zenith. Okay, wow, their hand's just full of gas. Devoted Druid, Kitchen Finks, Solemn Simulacrum. Wow, okay, sure. Just totally full of green cards. And we're going to attack Garruk, try to kill him off. They're going to probably block with the 2/2 Wolf token. Now, I could just do Chart a Course for 2 cards here. And that might be okay, but I'd rather... let me see, what did I see in their hand? So, Solemn, a bunch of green cards. Cards that need double green, and then Solemn. Much as I like drawing 2 cards, I think countering a Solemn is going to be really, really good. Yeah. I'm going to try to Mana Leak something this turn. That's going to be the plan. That's the plan. Mana Leak. Woo. We can, like, Treachery something. Yeah, Mana Leak, and then untap. Treachery something, Shriek Maw something. Yeah, it's going to be really... Yeah, that is not resolving. Yeah, definitely was correct to save Mana Leak. Wow, that would have been crazy. Get out of here, Liliana. Get out of here. Wolf. Okay, sure. What do they have? Birds of Paradise. That needs to not stay around. I guess they do have green from the Sylvan Caryatid. There's really a point in trying to cut them off green at this point. Was there? Okay. So I can like Treachery the Wolf, Shriek Maw the birds, and kill Garruk. It seems like a kind of a waste of removal, though. Maybe I just Shriek Maw the Wolf and attack Garruk. That seems fine. I'd rather save the Treachery something that actually matters. Yeah, let's do that. Kill that. That way, if they want to save their Garruk, they have to trade in their Birds of Paradise. That's a, yeah, there we go. That's probably correct. And then even if I do, yeah, I just get to kill it with Shriek Maw next turn anyway, so I think they realize they probably need to save the birds to play all their green spells from their hand, so yep, Garruk down. That's good. All right. we have really good value in our hand. We got like a bunch of draw. We have a mind control effect. So yeah, we're in good shape. And they're drawing a lot of cards, but they haven't found like a lot of lands. Okay, I don't know, man. You're just gonna kill more of your own lands. So I guess I do lose an island, which kind of sucks, but yeah, it's fine. A good abrupt decay for sure. Very, very good. Probably gonna play Kitchen Finks here, I would say. Oh, Devoted Druid. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. And Arbor Elf. Wow. Yeah, a lot of little creatures. I think the Shriekmaw is gonna be good on this board though. My opponent doesn't currently have any ways of nice. Okay. So I got an island, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I can go like attack for 3, chart a course for 2 cards. Yeah, let's try that. So they still have Beast Whisperer, Kitchen Finks, Solemn in their hand, along with like 1 unknown. Miscalc, sweet. Yeah, we're gonna miscalc the heck out of something. I don't know what, but it's gonna be great. Yeah, this Phyrexian Arena's drawing them a lot of cards, that's for sure. Thoughtseize, yeah, I guess you get to take the miscalc. I mean, it's not the best card in the hand, but if they want any other spells to resolve this turn, they're gonna have to take Miscalculation. So they're probably gonna take Treachery, I would imagine. Treachery is really good. And again, so is Grave Titan if I draw another black source. So they're in a pickle for sure. This hand's pretty resilient to Thoughtseize in general. Yeah, I took the Grave Titan. Okay, that's fine. I still have a makeshift mannequin somewhere in my deck, so yeah, this is great. We're probably going to miscalculation this. Yeah, because that can block the Shriekmaw. I don't really want my opponent blocking Shriekmaw. We're going to try to make them die to their own arena here. Oh, they can still pay for it. Oh, shoot, might be. Didn't notice that one. Does tap them out. Does tap them pretty low, which is kind of good for me, but yeah. Yeah, I probably should have just saved that. Oh well. That's fine. So they're on 8. I think it's correct to Treachery this Solon, put my opponent to 5. So they get 4 to their own arena. That seems pretty good. Yeah, we're just gonna do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Treachery. Untap some lands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna attack for 3. And we'll just hold up his Kanta. As Kanta can dig for some good stuff here. They're gonna have to answer their own arena, otherwise they're gonna probably just die. Although Kitchen Finks does kind of make that a little bit less likely to happen at this point. Yeah, they're gonna just replay. They're just gonna play the Kitchen Finks here. Kitchen Finks. 1, 2, 3. Woo, nice. Probably should have digged with this before letting them resolve the Kitchen Finks. Let's just do it right now. Yeah, we're gonna do this. 1, 2, 3. Let's try to find a counterspell for this. Nope, just kidding. All those are bad. Let's put Jace first because he's the best one of the 4. Yeah, none of those cards were any good, so I don't even mind missing because like it just means I don't draw 3 lands, which is kind of sweet. They're at 6. We can attack them down to 3, 2. Yeah, Venser Shaper Savant. All right, here we go. That's a pretty good one. Yeah, we're just gonna attack the Shriekmaw. I don't think they can't block it. Yeah, can't block it. They're gonna go to 3. We'll hold up as Kanta or Venser. Anything that tries to kill Shriekmaw or anything that could successfully kill Shriekmaw will counter or just bounce back to their hand, I guess. Or we bounce Shriekmaw back to our hand. I don't know. There's a lot of good plays here. And they're like at 2 here, so they're probably just gonna die to their own arena in like 2 turns anyway, if they don't gain any more life. Oh wow, what is this? We're definitely bouncing this back to their hand for sure. Hangerback Walker for 4. Oh no, that's fine. I can let that resolve. I can just bounce it once it's in play. That's totally fine. Doesn't even matter. Untaps a land. Sure. I got 1, 2, 3 mana. 1, 2, 3. Wood Elves. That's totally fine. So now they're gonna like empty their deck at this point. This is crazy. But yeah, we're gonna bounce the hanger back end of turn so our Shriek Maw can attack past these creatures. I think this is definitely a matchup where we're gonna bring in like all of our creature removal. I think it's gonna be very good in this matchup for sure. Untapped Devoted Druid. All right, why don't you paying for 2? 1, 2. Sylvan Library. Not even all that good. Okay, sure. Opponent's attacking for 5. We'll take 5 here. End step, we'll play Venser. Bounce Hangerback Walker. And that should be lethal with the Shriek Maw. Cool. Begin sideboarding. All right, so crazy creature deck. Lots and lots of creatures. We're going to bring in like all the cards that are good against creatures. So I guess, let's see. Necrotal's in. Ultimate Price is in. Remove Soul might be in, honestly. Opponent's got a lot of good targets for it. Maybe Miscalculation's not as good in this matchup. Yeah, I'll take Miscalc out, put in Remove Soul. And a Firemancer might be nice, although a lot of my opponent's creatures I want to kill like proactively. Their deck is a little more mid-range. This is a little more like tuned to beat aggro kind of stuff. So put in Necrotal and Ultimate Price. I think Duress might not be as good against them. They don't have a lot of targets for it. So we'll take out Duress, put in Ultimate Price. And definitely want this. Maybe take out like Deep Analysis. I don't know. Maybe it's a little too slow for this matchup. Slaughter Pact is definitely going to be good though. Deep Analysis may be too slow for this matchup, I think. We'll take that out, put in the Necrotal. Should be pretty good. I might need an extra Swamp in this case, but probably not. This should be good. Wow, this hand is bad. But Compulsive Research is really good, but I think I just need some interaction, so we're going to mulligan. Ugh, this is gross, but I think I have to keep it. Put that on bottom. Wow, this hand's going to be real bad. Thankfully for me, they don't have a turn 1 Accelerant. That does make it a lot better for me. But if they have a turn 2 Accelerant, that could be still bad. Okay. And we're both just drawing nothing here, so Island is literally the worst card I could possibly draw. So hopefully we can avoid doing that anymore. That would be great. All right, Search for Azcanta. Perfect. Let's play that. All right, that's going to make my draws way better. No more drawing islands. Okay, sweet. They have a Misty Rainforest. And what are they going to get? Bayou for Whisperwood Elemental. Wow, that's a good one. That's a real good one. It's going to manifest a card. I hope to draw into a black source. Oh, Jace is so nice. I think I have to bin him, though, because I just need to draw a black source to kill this immediately. Oh, jeez. Wow, that's just gross. Yeah, we're going to get run over by this for sure. Yep, I think we've already lost, and it's just, yeah, we just had a slow draw. Didn't get rewarded at all, but we're taking a lot here. Taking 7, going to 12. Wow, yeah, this is bad. This is real bad. Garruk, yeah, okay. Garruk's really good. And what do we have? Abrupt Decay on my Azcanta. That's really bad. Okay, yeah, I do technically survive, so we'll just kill Whisperwood and then hope that we draw into, I guess Grave Titan's pretty good on this board regardless, so, that's fine. Okay, so Garruk's probably going to fight this. I'll take like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, go to 5. If he can't answer Grave Titan, we could be in good shape. We'll take some damage. That's a lot. Right. Okay. Opponent has Primeval Titan. Okay. Alright. Alright there. That's really good. Yep. Yeah, my draw was just bad. So if I play Brave Titan, I have to block Primeval Titan. I block those two, go to 3. Yeah, we're just gonna concede. I don't want to show him the Titan. So he revealed Collective Brutality, and he has Brutality as well. Interesting. Yeah, we're gonna keep it the way it is. I think the deck is set up pretty nicely. We just need to not. I think maybe this is good. Be better than Necrotal, because I couldn't really cast this. If they're planning on beating me down, I think maybe a Fiomancer is pretty good. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, their Abrupt Decay has been quite good. Not gonna lie. It's answered my Azcanta, answered my Animate Dead. It's just been really annoying the whole draft, or the whole match here. I would like to play first. Yes. This hand has a Baral. We'll probably keep. Yeah. We can like maybe counter something and then use that to draw and discard to put the Sundering Titan in the graveyard. It's not bad. That is not bad. Yeah, so our opponent's deck is reasonably good against ours because of the fact that like they have like a lot of good planeswalkers, and we're not really set up in a way to deal with them all that well, because usually you want like some amount of creatures to attack them, and we don't really have that like period. So it definitely makes it quite a bit harder. Although Remove Soul is pretty good. So I can Remove Soul. Yeah, this is fine. I can use Remove Soul on whatever they play to get Sundering Titan in the graveyard by pitching it to Baral. That's pretty good. That's if they play a creature. Of course, they could just untap and cast like a Liliana of the Veil, and then I'm probably screwed. It's one of those times when like I just wish this was Miscalc. This might have been better as Miscalc, but you know they probably have a creature here. What else? We'll definitely Remove Soul on that. I just need to get this Baral online. Yep, let's do that. Discard Titan. So if I do this, okay, let's draw Azcanta. Cool. All right. So I can play Azcanta and then also Animate Dead, the Sundering Titan, and kill 2 of my opponent's lands and 1 of my own. Yeah, that's pretty good. That'll do. And we're going to 1, 2, 3. Leave them at 1 mana. Honestly, I might just want to Slaughter Pact this Arbor Elf like right now. Oh, they just concede. Okay, sweet. Sundering Titan is so good. People just scoop to it all the time. I don't know why. People don't like playing without their lands. I don't know. Beats me. I guess there's my opponent like either had like a land light hand or just didn't have an Abrupt Decay to take care of the my Animate Dead. And even if they had, they would have had to have played a Black Source, in which case I would have been able to kill 2 of their lands on the way out rather than 1 of my own swamps. So yeah, that was just bad for them all the way around. The concession makes perfect sense there to me. All right, we got match number 3 here, and looks like our hand is trash. We have 1 land and a bunch of 5 drops, so we're gonna mulligan for sure. This hand's a lot better, although it is pretty heavy. It does have a card I can play on too, so that's fine. We're gonna keep and probably put. I mean, Baral is good, but I think I just need more lands, so we're gonna bottom Baral. I like Baral quite a bit. Oh, all right, land tax. Okay, sure, I can play that game. I can play that game all day. I've got like no lands anyway. All right, boop. Pass the turn. You want to not play a land? That's fine, man. Oh, okay. He does want to play a land. Sure. I can still add to the board with this Azcanta. Woo. All right, upkeep. Look at the top card of my library. What is it? Island. Do I want that? I mean, probably. Do I want to play it? Probably not. I mean, if I'm not playing it, why am I putting it? Yeah, I'll put it in my graveyard. Whatever. I don't need that. I don't need that kind of negativity in my life. And we'll just pass. I'm fine to let my opponent just stall out the game. I have removal. Like, my hand gets better if I, like, get Azcanta closer and closer to triggering. Or, close. Yeah, this is fine. Tangle Wire is great. Doesn't even do anything to me. See, I usually like Tangle Wire quite a bit more than most. But I don't think it's particularly all that good right now. Deep Anal, we're going to put in the graveyard. Wow, that's value, dude. That is value town, population me. All right. I can flash back this guy later. Nice. Okay. Yep. They have to tap all Tangle Wire and 2 of their lands. That's if they stack the triggers right. Looks like they did. Very nice. But yeah, I think this just benefits me because I'm getting more search for Azcanta triggers while they're, not playing anything. So this is fine. I don't think Tangle Wire plays all that well with land tax because 1, 2, 3. Because it's not like my opponent's pressuring me at all. Collective Brutality. I would like that card actually. I want to know what my opponent has going on. So we're gonna put that in my hand, and then we'll just kind of like see what's in there and take a look, see next turn, and take out whatever nonsense they are planning on playing. I'm happy to play the waiting game. Honestly, my deck isn't fast. It's not trying to be. As long as this Tangle Wire is constricting my mana, I see no point in trying to progress the game at this point. We're going to tap these. And what is this going to see? Chart of Course. I mean, Chart of Course is fine. I don't really think I need it. Yeah, we'll bin it. Island. Okay. So I could play like Island and then Brutality my opponent. I think I want to do that. I think I want to do... I don't know. It's better than discarding a card, I guess. We'll let him have it. I want to know what they got. What have you got in there, opponent? What have you got? Armageddon. Yeah, get the hell out of here, Armageddon. Whew, baby. Okay. They got just a bunch of cards that don't really matter. Awesome. Okay, Armageddon was great to get out of their hand. Wow. That would have been brutal. That would have been crazy brutal. My opponent's trying to play aggro while they're playing land tax and Tangle Wire in there. I mean, Tangle Wire is not a bad aggro card, honestly. If you provided you actually play some creatures before you play your Tangle Wire. Like if they'd gone like Kitchen Finks into Tangle Wire, that would have been a lot better. I would have been actually taking damage. So they have just a bunch of planes in their hand now. Yeah, that's whatever, man. I don't really mind. Wasteland? Are they gonna wasteland my Drowned Catacomb? Okay, I mean now I just get to get this Azcanta online faster, so that's fine. All right. Well, the cat's already out of the bag. I don't really care if they search a million planes up at this point. We're gonna tap out in the swamp. Let's do it. Do I need this swamp? Probably not. Put that in the graveyard. Thoughtseize. Sweet. Just Thoughtseize my opponent right now. That seems pretty good. Do you Thoughtseize them and then... I guess I can't animate dead anything I Thoughtseize from them. That kind of stinks. Well, let's just go ahead and Thoughtseize them anyway. See what they got going on. Silverblade Paladin, Revel Arc. I really don't like the idea of my opponent Silverblade Paladin. Playing Silverblade Paladin right now just kind of wrecks me. I gotta take 6. Let's not let them do that. I do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm gonna deep analysis myself as well. Let's try to draw some more cards. Ugh, Value Town. I can Treachery their Revel Arc too. Nice. Okay, nice. This will do. So there's the hands is Hall of Triumph, Revel Arc, and a bunch of planes. All right. And they can just search up all the planes in their deck. They'll never draw another land. I mean, that is annoying for sure, but I don't think it really matters as much anymore. Because I think we're reasonably far ahead at this point. So they're going to play Hall of Triumph here. Likely. Naming white. Yep, that's fine. We'll take 4 from the Kitchen Finks, and then we will go down to 11. That is fine. And here we're probably going to dump whatever this is in the graveyard so we can get Azcanta to flip. And what do we got? Unless it's a really good Grave Titan, I do want in the graveyard. Boo. And Sundering Titan, nice. That's probably not going to be good. I'm probably going to side this out in this matchup because my opponent's only playing one color. And I don't like the idea of... I really don't like the idea of blowing up 2 of my lands for every one of my opponents. So we're going to side this out for this matchup for sure. But we're going to start here with 1, 2. Let's just like, we could Shriek Maw this, and then let's just Animate Dead the Grave Titan, right? I don't think I really need to. Yeah, we're going to Animate Dead Grave Titan. I don't think I really need to play Shriek Maw on this Kitchen Finks. I think that's probably a waste. Also, things that this allows me to do. So I get to I get to hold up Cryptic Command, and I also get to hold up Azcanta, and even Makeshift Mannequin. So if they like kill it, I can just choose to let that resolve, and then Makeshift Mannequin end of a turn, and then just get it again. So yeah, this is great. I don't think we're losing this game. I don't think there's really any chance we're losing this game at this point. All my opponents got going on is just a bunch of planes. So yeah, if they tap out for let's see, tapping out a Ranger of Eos. Yeah, I think we're gonna just Cryptic Command that, like counterbounce the Kitchen Finks. That seems pretty good. Counter target spell, return target permanent. Let's do that. That leaves them with like no blockers, and then I just get to smack them for 9. Oh, they have 1 blocker. Sure. Okay, whatever. That is fine. Just gotta discard a bunch of stuff. All right, well, we're gonna smack them for a lot. It's gonna be 9 damage coming in, get 2 more Zombonis. What you gonna do? Take 9? That's probably right. Okay. So yeah, I'm just gonna hold up a lot of mana for stuff. I don't really feel like I need to play anything else. If they tap out for like Revel Arc here, I'll just probably play Venser and bounce it back to their hand with it on the stack or something. Maybe you just even Treachery it. I think that's probably might be even better. Kitchen Finks. Yeah, we'll let Kitchen Finks resolve. That's fine. They're gonna gain some life, but that's whatever. We can just steal it. They're not gonna attack here because that seems bad. We're gonna 1, 2, 3. We're gonna Azcanta, grab Duress, Mana Leak. Let's play Mana Leak. Mana Leak seems great. I wonder if Duress is a card I'll side out in this matchup. I'm not sure. All right, so we have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 damage right now. Yeah, I think we might just Treachery this Kitchen Finks like right away. Let's do that. Of course, they get it back when it dies, so that makes it a little bit worse, but I mean, we're just so far ahead at this point. We got Mana Leak in hand, we got a Venser. Yeah, there's no way this is happening. Cool, all right, so against Mono White aggro, what do I want? I want a lot of ways to kill their creatures. And I don't want... What don't I want? Sundering Titan is bad in this matchup, but what isn't bad is Ophiomancer. That card is really good. Also, Ultimate Price should be good as well. And I think a Deep Analysis will be too slow in this matchup in general, although it was good this last game. I think All Is Dust might be fine. Kills like all their stuff, but I don't really have any ways to make that one-sided, so not really as interested in that. Could side in Liliana Heretical Healer because it has lifelink, but that seems a little loose to me. Whistle could be good. You want that over Duress? Probably. Duress does not seem too good in this matchup. Like, they don't have... I guess it can take Armageddon. I mean, I already have Thoughtseize and Collective Brutality that can take Armageddon. And also a couple of counter spells that can stop it as well. So I think Remove Soul is going to be pretty good in this matchup. Yeah, this seems okay. Maybe I also want Necrotol. What would I sub in for Necrotol? You know, I don't think any of these are worse than Necrotol. I think I just want to run all of these cards. Yeah, that's fine. We'll just leave it the way it is. Okay, yeah, we got Thoughtseize into Preordain into Shriekmaw. Okay, this is fine. This hand is good. Do we start off with Thoughtseize or do we start off with Preordain? That's the real question. I think we start off with Thoughtseize because I really want to, like, if my opponent like has like a hole in their curve, or I want to really like figure out what the hole in the curve is and just punch a hole through their curve. Although in this case, Ravages of War, I don't want them to ever cast against me. And I took the Hallowed Spirit Keeper because I misclicked. Great. All right, well, that's a big rip for me. Wow, that is awful. That is the card I wanted least to take. Oh, well. Oh, well, rest in peace me, I guess. Okay, that's fine. They're probably going to tap my land on my upkeep. Yep, that's fine. I wasn't planning on casting anything 2 mana anyway. Remove Soul. I guess that would have been a good 2 mana spell to cast. Oh well, it's probably going to get something eventually. Yeah, that Ravages of War is going to really, really hurt me if my opponent allows it to. Venser is going to be pretty good. I can see Venser being nice. Azcanta might be a little bit slow. Venser might be a little bit slow too. I think Azcanta's only going to the bottom. I think I want more like stuff that can interact with my opponent's cards, especially now that I've like messed up the Thoughtseize and Thoughtseize the wrong thing. We're gonna put that on top. Venture gonna be good. I think next turn I'll play like Drowned Catacomb and be able to remove Soul, one of the 3 drops, or it's if they don't top deck a land this turn. Okay, sure. They're gonna play the Finks probably. Zangerous. Okay. Probably gonna attack with this guy first. Yeah, it's gonna be good. So now I know they have Ravages of War and Armageddon. So my opponent's got a really good aggressive white deck here, for sure. I don't know what their play was last game with the whole land tax. I think that probably makes their deck worse. It's probably just not good. Yep. Okay. So, this is bad. If my opponent just untaps and casts, like, Ravages, I just lose. So, I mean, I just kind of got to let him do that. Or hope they don't draw into it. Or hope they choose to cast Ranger of Eos instead. Yeah, well, you got me. Let's go to game 2. Yeah, we're not beating that card. All right, cool. So, wow, that was really gross. Yeah, it was really always because of that misclick. Like my mouse just kind of slipped, so that's pretty sad. But I think that our deck's pretty good on the play. It should be able to get there. And let's run it back. I would like to play first. Yes, for sure. This hand has got Baral on turn 2 into Cryptic on turn 3. This is fine. We've got 2 removal spells if we ever draw into a black source. Yeah, this is fine. This hand is fine. Baral is nice in that he blocks Dauntless Bodyguard pretty well, so also blocks a lot of the 2-drops pretty well in their deck as well. Like a lot of the cards that I'm really scared of are 3 mana anyway, like 3 and 4 mana anyway, so 2-drop is probably not going to be too scary, I would imagine. Chalice. Okay, why are you playing Chalice in your white aggressive deck? That's what I want to know. I'm a little confused here. Please explain. Okay, so I could like Cryptic's probably in counterbounce mode here. Whatever my opponent plays is going to be countered. What are they going to do? Sword? Do I care about that? I probably just need to cast this guy, right? Yeah, I mean, it's not what I want to be countering, but I think I just need to counter something. We are going to loot. Let's put the Silumgar in the bin for now. I don't think I'm going to be hard casting that anytime soon. Sweet. Okay, Swamp is good. So you get to play Jace and Search. Or you can like Search and then like Brutality our opponent. But I don't think they're going to be trying to cast Ravages of War with me with Baral and Search and Jace in play. And then with no creatures. That feels like not a thing they're going to be doing. Yeah. Oh, Condemn. Sure. Why are you playing Condemn against me? That feels like not correct, but okay. Kind of got me there. So it's like my opponent's like his deck feels like it's halfway aggressive and then halfway controlling. I'm not really sure about that. It doesn't feel that great to me. But probably keep a land just so I can Shriek Maw the Baneslayer. But that's going in the graveyard for sure. We want to reanimate this. Nice. Yeah, let's just cast this. Take down Baneslayer. Pew. And we'll pass with the Jace activation up. Although my hand's pretty good. I don't know if I want to actually use the Jace just yet. The Slaughter Pact is going to be a little interesting because like it's the kind of card that I can lose the game pretty easily if my opponent just has like an Armageddon effect. I really don't want that to happen. Tangle Wire, that's not even a big deal. It's probably worse. Let's activate this. Makeshift Mannequin? Oh, sick. Okay. All right. Let's discard Brutality, I guess, then, right? Yeah, this game is over. All right. Here's why. Check this out, boys. Let's bring Grave Titan back to play. Yup. Oh, yeah. So good. So good. I was going to tap all the zombies for the Tangle Wire. Yeah, that was really gross. So, blue-black control / Reanimator is good. It is a good deck to draft in Legacy Cube. Yeah, that was sweet. Hope you guys enjoyed the draft. Hope you guys enjoyed the fact that my audio doesn't suck anymore. And yeah, I'm going to be using this new setup from here on out, and I think it's going to work pretty well. Anyway, that's all for today's draft. So until next time, this is Lord Alvon, signing off.
Hey everyone, thanks so much for watching my video. If you like what you saw, please feel free to leave a like or comment down in the comment section down below. And if you'd like to see more of me, you can do so by clicking one of the links over here on my left, or subscribe by clicking the link right here in the middle. Anyway, that's all we got for this video, so until next time, this is Lord Alvon, signing off.